When I was a little girl, I was told by my pastor that I inherited gifts from my bloodline by ancestors that were evil and demonic. And I was told to pray away the gifts and to, what was the word he used? Denounce. He told me to denounce every gift that this man told me. You are to denounce every gift that is in your bloodline. Spiritual people, I know y'all can feel the weight of what he had me do. He said, denounce every gift that is in your spiritual bloodline. And I did. And I'm going to tell you the story about how all of this happened. What did I see? What did I know as a child? And how early did it start? It started from as early as I can remember. I want to say about 5 and probably sooner, but I don't have memories of it. There would be times when I would know when people would pass away. I had a strange connection with death. And it's strange that I talk about grief now. I would know when people would pass away. And also people in my family, when they would pass away, like uncles or, cousins and stuff like that, they would come, we would kind of meet in this white room the night before they would pass. It's almost like we would meet in this white room and we would discuss things, and then they would pass away and they would go on. And I know with my great uncle, he came to me the night before he passed away, and we met in that same white room. He had a white suit on. He looked so heavenly and angelic. And we talked about some things. And when I woke up, I heard the news that he passed away. I was afraid of cemeteries. Not because I was afraid of the dead, but oh my gosh, I'm going to have to tag my sister so she can co-sign on this. I was terrified of cemeteries. Whenever my mom would drive past a cemetery, I would close my ears, close my eyes. I would duck, and I would have to do breathing exercises, knowing stuff about the people who had passed away, knowing things about their lives. Another thing that happened, and this one is very sensitive, and I'll just give a trigger warning for this one. There was a time when my mom, we were in the car driving past this wooded area, and I just kept telling her, there's a girl over there. There's a girl over there. There's a girl over there. And we eventually saw that there was a young woman who was found over there. And I struggled with depression a lot as a child. I was diagnosed with clinical depression at a very young age because I had all these gifts, and I was told that I was demonic and evil and to suppress my gifts, and I had to pretend that I was not connected to everything that is. Also, another thing is I see auras. Well, what I think are auras. I see colors around people, and this has been a natural part of my eyesight since I've been on this planet. I have never not seen them. The last one that really got my mom's attention. We were in the car driving somewhere, my mom and all of my siblings. And I told her, I had to be about 5 or 6. I told her, don't go that way. Don't go that way. There's going to be an accident between a white van and a yellow car. How strange is that? It ended up happening. We got stuck in traffic for so long and eventually rode past that white van and the yellow car. So let's fast forward to this pastor. We went to this church, and I was told that I knew too much, and I knew that I saw too much, and I saw things that I had no business seeing. And I was told to denounce every last one of my spiritual gifts, almost like a spell. It was almost like a spell that he told me to do, if I can be real. And he told me the words that I needed to say, that I needed to repeat after him. And he told me, you need to say these words, and you need to denounce every gift that is in your bloodline. I spoke those words out of my mouth, and I denounced every last gift that was in my bloodline, which is so dangerous. Oh my gosh, because that not only affected me, but it affected everyone in my bloodline. The dreams stopped. The intuition stopped. It eventually stopped, and I felt normal. I was so happy. Yes, I'm not a demon anymore. I'm not a demon, and I'm not evil. I don't have these horrible, evil gifts. And then I started to become even more depressed because I was suppressing who I was, and I didn't feel like myself. I started to spiral emotionally because I was told by people who I was supposed to be. I was told who I was supposed to be by someone who was afraid of me seeing the true them. Then let's fast forward to April of last year when my mom passes away. My spiritual gifts and my intuition heightened like nobody's business. All of these things, these gifts that I had came rushing back in like all at once, and it was overwhelming, and I didn't understand what was going on. And you can see, check on my page, I talk about like all of the spiritual things that happen with grief and with this transition. And now I'm in a place where I want to be who I am. I'm in a place where I know that what is in me, what was placed in me before I got put on this planet is good. Everything about me is good. Everything about me has a purpose, and every gift that I have is needed. If your leader asks you to diminish who you are so that you don't see, are they really a leader? And what are they hiding? So I have accepted that I have gifts and it's okay. And I'm not evil or demonic for knowing.